Good morning, marmots. It is Thursday, and it is March 18th, day after St. Patty's Day. Oh, my laddies. So, this date in history, since I kind of let it off with St. Patty's Day yesterday, we had a good day yesterday. Ate some Reubens and some roast beef and cheddar sandwiches and stuff. It was a pretty good day. It's an A group today, and on this date in history, way back on March 18th in 1766, this is a time period I am absolutely in love with, and I love to watch, listen, and teach, which is colonial American history. On this date, back in 1766, British Parliament repealed the Stamp Act. The Stamp Act was the first piece of legislation that Britain put upon the colonies to pay back Britain for fighting the French and Indian War. Basically, the Stamp Act led to a huge uproar. Primarily, it raised revenues for the British Army in America, and it was a taxation on anything that required like stamp or paper or anything that moved from one building to another, that type of stuff. So it angered the colonists because that's where the whole term no taxation without representation, meaning without being able to be represented in Parliament over in Britain, they felt that they should have like somebody like Benjamin Franklin or John Adams or some of these Thomas Jefferson, some of these people who were leaders, represent the colonies and have a voice. But KG3, King George III, said, nah, you don't matter. We're going to make the decisions for you. So it led to a ton of protests, a ton of vandalism. They boycotted British goods in the colonies. They organized attacks on custom houses. They actually burned and vandalized tax collectors' homes. They tarred and feathered tax collectors. And if you know anything about tarring and feathering, it's not just a funny thing to see somebody with tar on them and feather them. It kills you. I mean, you die from it. So they're literally killing people over this stuff too. So basically, Benjamin Franklin got together with the British Common House, House of Commons, Parliament, and they voted to repeal the Stamp Act today in 1766. However, right afterwards, on the same day, Parliament passed the declaratory, I always hate this one because it's hard to say, declaratory acts, which basically states that the British government had free and total legislative powers, which means governmental powers, over the colonies, essentially saying they could do whatever they want. So they repealed the Stamp Act, but then gave them more power with another act. And what you'll see as you kind of read into it, or if you remember from junior high, if you paid attention, is it just started to snowball. You had the molasses and tax, and you had the intolerable acts, you had all these different sugar act, all these things, that sugar taxes, all these things that they started taxing the colonies on, and it led to the Boston Tea Party, which in turn led to the Boston Massacre, which in turn led to Lexington and Concord, which in turn led to the Declaration of Independence, which in turn led to our Constitution, which in turn led to 1786 when we ratified it and turned it into what we have today, which is our Constitution and our government, which was the Articles of Confederation. So anyway, love talking about it. I could talk all day on this thing, but I'm not going to bore you. It's Thursday. We're going to have electives today. We're going to do fish lab again today and get some stuff straightened up in there and make sure everything's ready to go. We're going to do the map. Map's starting to take fold and take shape. We've got 6 states completed. Starting to kind of look pretty interesting. I can't wait to see it as it kind of morphs and progresses through. I said yesterday I think we're at day 60. That's how many days of school left. This is day 120. So we're moving. We're on this, guys. So anyway, don't forget to send me your vocab words for the word wall. I want 2. Please post them below. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. I almost did it the other way. That would have been really bad because that would have been on video. So anyway, yeah, appreciate you guys. Work hard. Send me your check-ins. Watch your CNN 10. Give me your 3 things. And yeah, we're going to be back at it next week. So have a great weekend. Have a great day. Zoom is tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Bang. So talk to you later.